Good day, everyone. So our topic for today is about the current situation of the earth and the future of the people. And it has the disadvantages of the current situation of the earth, the advantages of the current situation of the earth, and also the current situation of the earth affects the future of the people, both positive and negative.
Okay, class, let's talk first about the disadvantages of the current situation of the earth. Class, one of the example is climate change. Can you read the meaning of climate change? Okay, thank you, class. Climate change, one of the greatest challenges of our time, or the most complex issue facing us today. So the main cause of climate change is human activity. Again, human activity. Okay, class. So when people burn fossil fuel, carbon dioxide into air, causing the planet to heat up. Next class is about pollution. So please read the meaning of pollution. Okay, thank you, class. So pollutant can be natural, such as volcanic ash. So pollutant also created by human activity, such as trash or runoff produced by factories. Pollutant damage the quality of the air, water, and land. Class, there are 4 types of pollution. So Miss Tampos, can you give me 2 types? Okay, very good. Also, Miss Labisoris, can you give 2? Okay, very good. So class, the 4 types of pollution are air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. Class, air pollution refers to the release of contaminant like chemical, toxic gases, biological molecules into the earth atmosphere. So, some causes that contribute to air pollution are burning fossil, mining operation, and factories. So class, next types is water pollution. Is the contamination of water bodies, usually as result of human activity. Again, human activities. So that is negatively affect its uses. Water bodies include lakes, rivers, ocean, and seas. So the causes of water pollution are dumping solid waste in the water bodies, disposing untreated industrial sewage into water bodies, human and animal waste, and agriculture runoff containing pesticide and fertilizer. Next type is soil pollution, soil contamination or land pollution. As a part of the land degradation is caused by the presence of xenobiotic chemical or other alteration in the natural soil environment. So the cause of soil pollution are improper industrial waste disposal, oil spill, acid rain which is caused by air pollution, mining activities, intensive farming, and agrochemical and industrial accidents. So class, last type is noise pollution, also known as environmental noise or sound pollution. Is the propagation of noise with ringing impact on the animal of human or animal life. Most of them are harmful to a degree, or so the source of outdoor noise worldwide is mainly caused by machine, factories, transport from the vehicle, from social event like loudspeaker, and lastly, household noise such as mixers, TV, washing machine, and etc. Okay class, let's continue the disadvantages. One of these is deforestation. So Mr. Poblete, can you read the meaning of deforestation? Okay, thank you Mr. Poblete. Class, the effect of deforestation is the loss of trees and other vegetation can cause climate change, desertification, soil erosion, fewer crops, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, and host of problem for indigenous people. Class forest loss and damage is the cause of around 10% of global warming. Okay, class. Next is about biodiversity loss. So, Miss Takan, can you read the meaning of biodiversity loss? Okay, thank you, Miss Takan. Class, biodiversity loss is described as the loss of life on Earth at various levels. It is because the human activity. Again, class, it is because the human activity such as land use change, pollution, and climate change. So, class, we should care the biodiversity because it is essential for the processes that support all life on Earth, including us as a human. Okay, class, Miss Beltran will continue to discuss about the disadvantages of the current situation of the Earth.
Okay, class, let's continue to the disadvantages of the current situation of the Earth. Species extinction is a termination a kind of organism or a group of a kind, usually a species. Environmental degradation. This process can be entirely natural in origin or it can be accelerated or caused by human activities. Desertification is a type of land degradation in dry lands in which biological productivity is lost due to natural processes or induced by human activities. Overfishing. Overfishing is a removal of a species of fish from a body of water at rate greater than that the species can replenish its population naturally. Water scarcity is a relative concept. The amount of water that can be physically accessed varies as supply and demand changes. Human overpopulation is the concept of a human population becoming too large to be sustained by its environment or resources in the long term. Ocean acidification is the reduction in the pH of Earth's ocean. This process takes place over periods lasting decades or more. Acid rains is the rain or any other form of precipitation that is unusually acidic, meaning that it has elevated levels of hydrogens.
So now, let's proceed to my assigned topic, which is the advantages of current situation of the Earth. There are two advantages of the current situation of the Earth. These are the modernization and the economic growth. Okay, Ms. Beltran, can you please read about the modernization? Okay, thank you very much. So, modernization is an adaptation, the innovation, and changes brought by the age. So, ang modernization, it is refers to a model of progressive transition from a pre-modern or tradition to a modern society. So, there are examples of modernization. Okay, Ms. Carrie, can you please read about the examples of modernization? Very good, thank you. So, the examples of modernization, these are the technology, energy, transportation, processes, product and services, organizational culture, and last is the quality of life. Anybody idea about the technology? Yes, Miss Gallardo? Okay, very good. Technology is very easy to use nowadays. Dako ug tabang ang technology, especially sa education, sa pagtrabaho sa bukid kanang pag-harvest dali ra kaayo, og sa uban pa tungod sa technology. Next is energy. Ang energy makahatag to improves og even sa pag-save sa lives and also increase efficiency can lower greenhouse gas emissions and other pollutants. Another is the transportation. Sa transportation, dali na ta makaabot sa ato gusto adtuan nga lugar because of naa naman ato land transportation, air transportation, and water transportation. So, easy na kaayo ta makaabot sa ato adtuan. Another example is processes. Any idea about processes? Okay, Mr. P. Yes, very good. Processes is able to be more flexible than one on hierarchies. Dali na kayo ta maka-process because of the innovations karon it is easy to access. Next is the product and services. Ito ay kung saan na ma-manage ng isang kumpanya na kung saan nagbibigay ng sapat na produkto at kita through their products of company. So, the another example is the organizational culture. Any idea about the organizational culture? Okay, Mr. G. Yes, very good. Thank you. So, the organizational culture, it is increased the productivity, improves employees' health and wellness. This is a company na kanang naghikayat of employees na kung asa gusto patrabahoon sa kumpanya. Og mahatagan ng sakto nga benepisyo og saktong trabaho. The last is quality of life. So this quality of life, it is improves mental well-being and allows people to recover from the stresses of every life and also perform physical activities. So those are the examples of modernization. So the last advantages of the current situation of the earth is the economic growth. So, Miss A, can you please read about the economic growth? Okay, thank you very much. So, economic growth, it occurs when there is a rise in the production of goods and services. It also increase the state of capacity and the supply of public goods. From the word growth, it means ang atong economy is magkaanam-anam og kadako or improve. So that's all for my assigned topic. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so my topic is about the current situation of the earth affects the future of the people, and it affects both positive and negative. And for the negative effects, the future generations will inherit the earth with more extreme weather events and climate change, as well as the limited natural resources. So since in the future kanang overpopulated naman siya, so ang atong natural resources is dili niya kaya i-provide ang panginahanglanon sa tanan. And also, in the future, people will experience extreme weather events like floods and violent storms that could threaten, or mas worse is makapatay siya sa mga tao. And also, kung limited po ato ang natural resources, guys, dako jud kayo ang possibility nga na ay hunger ng mga tao. And malnutrition also. And for the positive effects, people in the future will experience a modernized world in which the technology becomes more advanced. So, in the future na dayon, mas dali na din sa ato nga mo import and mag-transport kay dira na po din mataas ang economic growth, and also kanang with the use of technology, mas dali na lang din sa ato magtrabaho or buhaton ko sa mga angin na to buhaton. And also, in the future, ang positive effect po rin niya is na natin mga infrastructures, mas dahil sa ato infrastructures, na mga commercial buildings, and so on. That's all, guys.